In today's videos, we see what strategies you need to use if you want to achieve the life of your dreams. What are the things you need to do exactly, what to avoid, and secrets that no one tells you. If you want to start a successful business, you must first change yourself. The first change starts with you. You must develop a daily discipline to achieve your goal. Depending on the type of business you choose, if you are the brand face, you will also have to change the way you dress and present yourself to others. As the saying goes, the clothes make the man. You can't show up dressed in overly casual clothes or sweatpants and try to sell high-ticket products or services to healthy people or companies. You are not credible. I have also happened to see people doing ads online showing up in a simple sweatshirt, maybe even with a kitchen in the back, and then trying to sell a system that they made millions of dollars with. Clearly, it's not credible if you do ads of this kind. Better save yourself the trouble, because it is sure you will only throw money away and have zero sales. Much attention then to details. The clothing, the hairdo, the makeup. It may sound strange if you are a man, but you have to think that actors also put on foundation, and this gives you a more finished and elegant look. You don't want to look like you are just being rescued from a desert island in the middle of the ocean, do you? You'll have to take care of details that you didn't give too much importance to before, partly because, let's face it, the camera tends to increase the flaws. It's really merciless. I don't advise you to use filters to alter your features or body. And then, if you do live events, people will inevitably notice and won't even recognize you. Try to be as genuine as possible. The audience likes it more. So makeup is important not only for women, but also for men, especially if you are the face of your brand. And this is one of those things that normally no one tells you. You have to figure it out on your own. Also be careful where you film your videos. Instead of a curtain, because the curtain behind, even if it is monochrome, is not very pretty to look at. You might consider as an alternative to buy a semi-rigid green screen. You can find several models on both Amazon and AliExpress. And since you need to pay more attention to your appearance, you need to pay special attention to your health as well. Pay more attention to what you eat and exercise regularly. You don't need to do 1 or 2 hours of exercise a day. That's excessive and could burn precious energy instead of energizing you. Consider setting a weekly routine. And exercise at first maybe 30 minutes, 1 or 2 times a week. Then, once your body gets used to it, you can gradually increase to 1 hour, 1 or 2 times a week. In a nutshell, staying fit and building physical strength are super important. Trust me, running a business takes a lot of physical stamina, not just mental endurance. Another thing you need to do is to focus on productivity. With specific daily discipline, you can increase your productivity by a lot. You need to do a few things every day that will bring you closer to achieving your goal. And speaking of how to achieve your goals and manifest the life you always wanted, I created a course where I help you with a precise process to set up your personal formula for achieving success. Within this program, you will not only find the complete process that I myself have followed and I'm still following, but you will also find specific strategies and techniques to change your current situation and start with your program for a better life. I have also given you specific resources, such as the workbook, to facilitate you in your personal journey. If you are interested, click in the link below and start working on improving yourself and your life. For a limited time, you can take advantage of $35 coupon to use it in the training center. You can find it again below in the description. So first of all, you have to make a daily to-do list. And then, one thing I always do and find really very helpful is to mark on a calendar day by day the things that need to be done and tick off the things that have been done. That way I keep track of my progress. And that's great for staying motivated. Because another thing that nobody tells you is that it takes time to achieve success. I know many online gurus say you can do everything in a few weeks or have sales from day one. This is absolutely false, especially if you are starting from scratch. Keeping track of all your daily progress makes it so that if months or years go by, and sometimes you feel like you haven't accomplished a single thing, when you look back at your calendars with all the things you did that specific month, you will realize that you are moving forward, that it is not true that you haven't accomplished anything, that you are building something. It's like building a building brick by yourself. You have to be persistent, and eventually you will see the building finished. The bigger the goal, the longer it takes for it to manifest. But the fact that it is not materializing after a few months, or even after a few years, does not mean that it will never come true. And I want you to keep that in mind. It takes time. And all the people you see online showing their success, their results, you can be sure that those are the result of years of work. It's just that on social you see the end result, and therefore you have this distorted perception that everything can be achieved right away, and that if you don't succeed right away you're a loser. But that's not true, because if you start from that 0 point, as I say, it takes time, and that's a rule that applies to anybody. Think about it for a moment. If you really could get great results quickly and easily, how come most people are not rich? Why is it that only 13% of the world's population has resources superior to $100,000? Why is it that only 6.5% of the world's population has more than $30 million? So don't let your perception of your situation be distorted by the results or supposed results of others. Instead, focus on your goals and make sure you are productive every day. And the results will show. No one can really promise instant results. And those who do are probably scamming you. If you found this video interesting, you can give it a like. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments. And I will see if I can organize a video question and answer. Basically, I will do a free consultation. Take the opportunity. Work on your goals and be determined, and remember that you really have to commit. Don't leave things halfway. It's a marathon, not a speed race. See you in the next video. Bye!